everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and FedEx surprised me today by dropping off some of my Black Friday Diamond Art Club sneak peeks, albeit a little bit belatedly, and this one I had to get into immediately because I admit it's probably one of the ones I've been most looking forward to from all of their Black Friday drops. For so many reasons. This is called Dragon Room. It's by Geneva Bowers, and this one is a record breaker, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pop you over here to the side right away to show you 19 fairy dust diamonds. Diamond Art Club saw an opportunity and they took it. I am dying to see all of these special drills and where they go. This artwork is everything. I am obsessed. I think it's absolutely incredible. I'm gonna get you a better look at the original artwork once we open this up, but I am going to go ahead and take you through, especially if you're new to Diamond Art Club, to give you a sense of what their kits are like and what they have to offer. So first things first, size, we're looking at a big kit, you guys, 65 by 94.8 centimeters. We're going to have square shaped diamonds to give us the maximum amount of detail. And like I said, here's our color spread, 99 colors in total. And there is a gal that keeps track of the record holders from Diamond Art Club in terms of the largest kits, the ones with the most special drills, the ones with the most colors, those kinds of things. And this by far and away breaks that most special drill colors record. I am excited. We've got how to diamond paint info on the back. If you're new to this craft, I'll have some beginner videos linked below in the description box that you could take a look at for some tips and demos. Kit contents, we're going to go through all of that. And they also do put a sticker at the end that tells you what kit this is. Depending on how you store your kits, it's useful to have that there so you're not having to pull out the whole box to find a particular kit. Now let's open this up, and if you are shopping and you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and want to save 20% off your first purchase, I have a discount code you're welcome to use. It is just my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. It's an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it, but there's no pressure. I just suggest using some kind of discount code so you're not paying full price for your Diamond Art Club order. Well, let's take a quick look at their toolkit. Again, for those of you that are newer to the company, so you can see what they have to offer. This is their, standard toolkit, and it does have some nice upgrades and features compared to other really basic toolkits on the market. So first you've got a twist and pick pen is what they call this. It is more ergonomic and has a little bit more to it than your standard basic thin pink pen. It also comes preloaded with a clear wax, and you just twist it and the wax will start coming out the end like you can see there. If you run out of the wax that's already loaded up in there, they give you some extra of the clear wax, and they also give you some of their classic pink heart wax if you prefer that. You get a multi-placer in the end. They put a 4-placer in here and then also give you a 7-placer you can swap in. Just kind of twist it and it comes out more easily. And this does also fit the metal multi-placers they sell on the website. You just want to make sure you're getting the ones that are push in and not twist in, just FYI. Then we have a bag of baggies, store your leftover diamonds in those. And then the trays are my favorite of their toolkit upgrades. These are a lot bigger than a standard tray, and if you like to multi-place like I do, this is very handy. So I can fit plenty of diamonds in here. It's got nice high walls. It also comes with a removable stopper and a sliding lid, and these are also stackable. There's kind of cutouts on the top and bottom, so if you have lots of these trays and like to even maybe kit up into them, that will be that much easier. Let's see, what's our treasure quest card going to be, and let's take a look at our stickers for this one. Looks like a bronze card. This is really pretty with this artwork, this iridescent kind of holographic effect. Now, treasure quest cards, really quick. These are, 1, a really pretty collectible, and 2, are part of a secondary rewards program. Each of these cards has a rank. This one is bronze. If you get this kit, you're very likely to get a bronze as well, but you could also get a silver, gold, or black card. Once you get various combinations of these ranks of cards, you can redeem them. There's a redemption code you scratch off to get to here, and you can redeem them for things like gift cards or even a custom diamond painting, which I have a video on that too, so you can find that below as well. Then here on the inside of this envelope, there is some helpful info. I just want to point out they have a Facebook group which you can join once you've made your first purchase, and then they also have a mobile app. So you can download that if you want to use that for notifications or for shopping and stuff. Okay, let's take a look at our colors, just in terms of DMC and stuff. But first, here's that promised better look at the original artwork. It's so pretty. Geneva Bowers has a beautiful way with colors, and just how she draws and depicts images is beautiful. So, okay, here's a set of pre-cut sticker labels. The code in the right-hand column is going to be the DMC code. It comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch, and most diamond painting companies do use this color code system. Special drills are going to be at the end. Tons, you guys. So Z, our 19 fairy dust diamonds are going to start with the letter Z. These two L diamonds are going to be iridescent diamonds. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. Those are going to be our ABs. Seriously, show-stopping in terms of special drills, I have to imagine. We will, of course, take a look at the drills after we've looked at the canvas and whatnot. Okay, this is the top. My dragon-loving heart is just in heaven right now. Oh my goodness. Now, I have not actually worked on a Geneva Bowers kit since she switched over to licensing her artwork with Diamond Art Club, which I think was around a year ago maybe. And this I could see maybe being the first one that I do work on. It's just stunning. We have a lot of color going on. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. I'm in love with the paper dragon. I just cannot get over it. All right, let's talk about features on this. Again, for those of you that are newer to the company, Diamond Art Club's canvas material, I really like diamond painting on it. It's it's got a really soft backing on it, which is a nice plus, but really what I care most about is what's it like to diamond paint on. I feel like it lays flat well and has a nice weight to it. It's very just easy and relaxing to diamond paint on. They use poured glue, which is pretty sticky, and they have a perforated plastic cover. It's a pretty thick plastic cover. And they do these kind of pre-sectioned off areas. So if you like working within kind of designated sections, this makes that process go really easily. And they have the gray lines on there to help you see where the edges of the sections are. We have legends on either side, so the top left and the bottom right. But with a kit like this one that has 99 colors, I'm definitely going to suggest you make use of those sticker labels. I'm going to put them on the storage containers of whatever I put my diamonds into, and then just refer to those instead of having to go to the legend each time. Okay, down here at the bottom left, we have a thumbnail, the title, the size, and copyright. So this piece is legally licensed by Diamond Art Club from Geneva Bowers. That means that this artist is given permission for the use of her artwork by Diamond Art Club and is being compensated for it as well. And that'll be the case with all of the pieces you see at Diamond Art Club. Here's their socials. It's where you stay up to date with their new releases and whatnot. And then they do have a lifetime warranty. As long as you're the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you're covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color or run into any other issues with your kit, you can contact customer support and they'll take it from there. This little baby dragon on the bed is too much. Oh my gosh. So this is looking like it's going to have some color blocking, actually, but then also quite a bit of confetti. So confetti, there's some really good examples over here is where you have a lot of color changes in a small area. So you'll be looking at doing more single placing and changing the color in your tray out more often. The opposite of confetti is color blocking, which I'll see if there's a better example. There was kind of down towards the bottom, but like this is kind of an example where you have a lot of the same color kind of in big sections like that in a small area. And so you'll be able to use a multi-placer and you'll have that color in your tray for a bit longer. Areas with color blocking tend to go faster. Here's some good examples back here too. So, but yeah, this looks like it has a good mix of both. There's like some smaller sections of color blocking and some line blocking. So yeah, you'll definitely get to use your multi-placer, but with all of some of the confetti I'm seeing, I think you're going to get really just a nice amount of detail and some nice color blending. I have to imagine that those fairy dust diamonds, my guess is that they're mostly going to be in this big dragon. That's my guess, but we will take a look together in a moment. I'm going to do a really quick measurement on this just to confirm we're true to size. This is just kind of part of what I usually do in my unboxings for posterity, but I know what you guys are here for. We'll get there, I promise. We're about 95 centimeters that way, which is true to size, and then about 65 that way, which is what we're listed as. So yes, we are true to size on this one, which is not shocking. We usually are with Diamond Art Club kits, but I always like to check because you never know. Sometimes there's a error or something. Okay, this color spread though. Can't wait to see all those fairy dust. Okay. For a kit to have 99 colors and there to be 19 fairy dust, and that's not even it. Then there's, what, 2 iridescent and 6 AB. Let's go. We're starting out immediately with a fairy dust color. Let me see if I can get you a good look at this so you know even what fairy dust are if you're not sure. So fairy dust diamonds have a pearlescent kind of sheen to them. It almost looks like someone just brushed a really fine glittery mica powder on the tops of these diamonds. It gives them a subtle shimmery effect. It is my favorite kind of special drill that Diamond Art Club has, and I'm so freaking excited for 19 of them in this kit. Now here's our next fairy dust diamond, which is Z742. I'll tell you what, I am filming this in natural light. I'm squeezing this in before my kids get home from school, and natural light, it doesn't grab the fairy dust coating nearly as well. We have 2 bags of AB741. So this is one of our 6 ABs in this kit. Now AB stands for Aurora Borealis. You can definitely see the coating on these. It's an iridescent coating that jumps out at you. It stands out more than the fairy dust do if you look at them side by side. So it's going to draw your eye to the areas it's been charted and really stand out a lot. I'll leave you zoomed in because we are going to have a lot of special drills. Here's our next fairy dust. You can see the coating on this a little bit better actually. Z921, it's a darker brown color. How am I going to go about showing you where these different special drills are going to go? This is going to be a unique challenge. I've got 99 colors to figure out how I want to try to show you guys where these special drills go. There's part of me that wants to be like, it's just going to be a surprise. You're just going to have to see as you work on it. They're going to be everywhere. Now, I will take a look and try to get you a decent look at it. Now, the DMC codes are printed on these, but they're not in DMC order. They're roughly in order of like weight or amount of diamonds. Okay, next fairy dust color, we have 2 bags of Z740. It's a really true orange color. There were a lot of oranges in this kit, so it makes sense that they were able to do a lot of orange fairy dust in particular. Now these are square drills. I do like Diamond Art Club's square drill quality quite a lot. It tends to be one of the best on the market, in my opinion. They are usually very, very consistent in size and shape and very minimal when it comes to trash diamonds. Here's our next special drill, Z704. Light green fairy dust. Trash diamonds are when there are tabs sticking off the end or drills that are inconsistent in size and shape, just basically diamonds that for whatever reason you wouldn't want to place on the canvas. And here's our next special drill, Z900. Kind of a reddish hue to it. But Diamond Art Club doesn't have a lot of trash diamonds usually. Here's our first iridescent color. So L602, iridescent diamonds have a mirror backing that is going to cover up the symbol and really help with the reflectiveness of that crystal-like effect. So we have this light pink iridescent color, L602. We will definitely go through together and I'll at least be sure to point out exactly where the iridescent diamonds go because that's such a unique special drill type. You don't see a lot of iridescent diamonds in a lot of DAC kits because they're really particular about where they'll put them. We have several special drills in a row here. Here's our next fairy dust diamonds, Z562 and Z352, pink and green. They go so well together. It's like, as this video is coming out, depending on when you watch it, it's like wicked everything being promoted, so I'm just tickled seeing pink and green next to each other. Okay, then we have our next AB350, kind of a light cherry red, a little bit of an orange hue to it. Then we have this fairy dust is Z601, it's a dark pink. And a pale yellow, Z743. And then we have a coral fairy dust, Z351. That airplane going by. And then a bright red, Z606. I am absolutely not counting how many we've seen so far. There's a lot. Z992, kind of a greenish aqua color. Z722, it's a lighter orange. Z166 and Z3856. We have a light olive green and kind of an ivory peachy color. And then we have a mint Z966 and a really pale yellow Z744. And then we have another AB, AB945. This is kind of a really pale pink AB, almost looks ivory. And then we have two more ABs coming up. We have AB 3819 and AB 3848, so two more shades of green AB. And then our other iridescent diamond is L444. So it's a pale yellow, kind of crystally. We have a little straggler drill from the next color over in here. That's our other iridescent diamond. And the end of this strand has another AB, which is blue, just a little bag of this one. So probably not a ton of that one in this kit. And then this last little straggler strand, we do have a bag of Z402. It's kind of a peachy fairy dust color. And that is the last of our special drills and the last of our drills in general. Okay, I'm going to take a quick peek off camera, try to maybe get a sense for how these special drills are and how I want to talk about them, and I'll be right back. So I think we'll do this in batches. First, I'm going to tell you where the two iridescent colors go. So we had that really pretty light pink iridescent color and then the light yellow iridescent. These are the ones that, again, have kind of a crystal-like effect. So the light pink one, there's a little batch of it down here. And then these there's a couple of light pink spots here and a line of it right here. And we don't have any of the yellow yet, but we have more of the pink, and there's these light pink areas here and here. That's our pink iridescent. And then this pink area here is pink iridescent diamonds. And then this is the first batch of the light yellow iridescent. This light yellow color right here, this patch of yellow right here, and light yellow right here. That's all iridescent. Then we have some of the pink iridescent right here, and then more of the pink iridescent and some of these light pink colors here. And this line right here of pink is pink iridescent. Batch of that pink iridescent here, and then the yellow over in this area. And then up here in the dragon's head, we have, in a lot of these light pink areas is the pink iridescent color. There's, I don't really think we have the yellow iridescent one up here. It's just patches of the pink one. But and a little bit of the pink is up here as well. So those are our iridescent colors. Let's now take a look at where the ABs are going to go. All right, ABs, we had 6 of those, right? So we had a red one, an orange one, kind of ivory one, and then we had a more aqua one, a light green one, and a blue one. Okay, so there's a couple of dots of the ivory one down here. The orange one we had 2 big bags of. It's this light orange color here as well as the light orange you see through here. I think this is a rug maybe. This light orange over here is the orange AB. And then we have, shoot, it just left my eyes. Where was it? Oh, over here. We have some of that light green AB. There's a little bit of it here in the books. And then we haven't gotten into the red one just yet, but there's some of the orange one kind of sprinkled in the dragon here. And I was looking to see if we had either of our ABs there. I don't see any, like the green and the minty one. There's a line of the light green one right here. And some of the ivory ones sprinkled in right here on the book. Then we have big patches of the orange one. This is the orange AB here. And in kind of through the window here, we have orange AB. And here, there's a line of, I think this is the underside of a lamp, the ivory AB. And then there's a line of the light green one going up through here. We have more of the ivory one right here. And then some of the orange one was we get into this is the dragon's arm and hand. Let me check over here. I'm quite positive that I'm going to miss any number of these special drills, but hopefully this still gives you a good idea. The ivory one is right in here. Oh, the red one. I know it was in here. Okay, there we go. The red AB is this patch of red, this red color right here. There's some of it right here as well. Okay, and then this is the only spot I found the blue AB, that really striking one that there was only a little bit of. It's this bright blue color you see in here. Now here's some of the first I'm seeing of the aqua AB. There's a little bit of it right there. And then there's a bunch of the orange AB. this light orange color all throughout here is orange AB. Some of the red AB over here, and let's check over here. Orange AB, lots of it. Tons of the orange AB. There's a reason we had 2 big bags of it. It goes through over here too. There's some of the aqua kind of greenish blue AB right there. And right there, I might have mentioned that one. Let's keep going. There's some of the red AB up here. Am I still in frame? Yeah, okay. More of the orange AB coming up along through here. There's some of that bright blue AB right there. And just checking to see. There's a little bit of the ivory AB right there. Tons of the orange AB in the dragon's face. A little bit of the light green AB over here. And I think that's all that I'm seeing. I'm very, very, very positive that I missed some of those ABs, but I'm just gonna go with there's a lot going on, you guys, and I'm already thinking ahead because now we're gonna talk about fairy dust diamonds. I'll be right back. So these fairy dust colors, what I ended up doing was going ahead and actually pulling out all the fairy dust colors from the pack so that we could kind of see all of them out together, and you can kind of get a sense for the overall color palette that they've kind of gone with for some of these 19 fairy dust colors. And just to give you an example of just how much of these are packed into different areas. So our little dragon friend right here has, this Z742 is this lighter yellow color in here. There's this light green Z166 is a light green on the dragon's face. There's this like light yellow one, Z743, that is like the tip of the dragon's nose. There's this brown shade, which is Z921, which has these kind of like red marks here and over here. There's this bright pink color that's like over in this bright pink patches, and then little bits on the tops of the dragon's head. There's, let's see, Z962. That's not the one we're looking for. 352, I think, was the one. That was this one, this little plus sign. There are bits of this one in the mix as well. Or no, it was K. It was what I was looking for. 562. This color, this kind of teal color is like these colors here and here and up through here. So truly, there's so many special drills packed into so many different areas of this piece. Like this dragon alone has like 10 fairy dust colors in it. So a lot of the focus areas of this piece seem to have, that's where we're seeing the concentration of those special drills. Like obviously when we get to the dragon at the top, that's where we're going to see the vast majority of these, but they didn't neglect the rest of the piece while they're at it. Like this dragon has a lot of those special drills, like I mentioned. There's also some like red ABs in here, among others. Now on the front of like the guy's shirt, there's lots of special drills. There's this light yellow fairy dust here. There's more of like a minty green Z704 is like this green color here. 744, like this kind of ivory color is that color there. This light yellow color is right next to it. There's a bunch of orange ABs in here, and then there's like this peachy kind of fairy dust in these colors. So that there's lots of special drills there. There's a pink fairy dust in the book that he's holding, and some of the peachy one as well. And then we have some of the ivory AB there. And then there's like even this. Let's see, which one is that? 3856, like this color of fairy dust is in there. So lots of shimmer in the book and in his shirt. Heck, even if we're down here in the rug, I think this is a rug, right? Where's the original? Where's the sticker? That's bothering me because I'm like, I want to double check. Ooh, it looks like there's, okay, so it's like the rug, and there's like a plant coming out down here. Okay, so the glow in here has a bunch of special drills. There's like the brownish orange fairy dust all through here. Here's that like peachy fairy dust. There's a bunch of the orange AB we talked about. And then there's like even these blue colors, and these aqua colors are different fairy dust shades. This is a green fairy dust shade over here. So tons there. It almost looks like spilled paint. Right? Anyway, so lots down there. And then over here, there's plenty. as we move on up, don't fall off the table, fairy dust diamonds. These flowers have several. There's this really pretty light minty one that we haven't really looked at yet. This like minty fairy dust color is that light mint color in the centers of those flowers. Then I'm seeing like the peach and the ivory and the yellowish orange fairy dust just all throughout those areas, right? And then this dragon. I don't know how to describe it other than like just take all the fairy dust, mix in the APs and the iridescent, and you're just gonna get this shimmery, glimmery, amazing dragon. Now there's this orangish yellow color that's really predominant. That is, I think this one. Yeah, Z742. That's this. There's just color blocked sections of it right next to that orange AB that we had 2 big bags of. It kind of goes through the dragon's body up through here. This is more of that minty fairy dust color. We have multiple shades of like pink fairy dust and pink special drills in here. There's the green. There's more of the true orange color. I think that one is 740. We have 2 bags of this 740 orange color, and there's a chunk of it here. There's a chunk of it in the dragon's body over here. There's some actually in the window back here. Yeah, even in the windows, like over here, this is a pink fairy dust color. There's more of the light yellow fairy dust color over here. And then just like truly every single, nearly one of these fairy dust colors it's in the dragon. There's so much of it, you guys. So truly, just to kind of lay these all out for you in a way you can see, this is just our fairy dust color palette, and I'm in love. I love that Diamond Art Club just said, you know what, we can do the most when it comes to special drills, and we're gonna do it. So these are just our fairy dust colors, and like I said, it is predominantly in the dragon at the top. There's still so many other areas of this piece. A lot of the really interesting areas that make sense to draw attention to. Heck, even the outlines of the plants over here that we didn't really look at. Like that light yellow color is the light yellow fairy dust. There's just special drills everywhere. And so I hope that this gave you a general sense for where these special drills are. I know we talked about specifics with the iridescence and the ABs, but hopefully this general overview with the fairy dust was still helpful enough. And I hope that you're okay with me letting you discover more of this just for yourself as you're working on it. I hope that that'll be enjoyable for you to get to do, because this really just seems like such a magical piece. So anyway, you guys, this is Dragon Room from Diamond Art Club and Geneva Bowers. Now, I feel terrible to say that this is sold out. It did sell out pretty quickly on Black Friday, which is honestly not terribly surprising, but I know that they're really going to try to get it restocked, hopefully sooner rather than later. My best suggestion for you would be to sign up for back in stock notification emails. Go ahead and add it to your wish list as well. And that way the email notification in particular, that's when you'll find out as early as possible when they do get it back in stock. I would suggest moving quickly when they do. Now, if you're really wanting to try to track it down before then, you could join Destash Groups. This is just now getting into people. I think today or yesterday were some of the first days this was actually arriving. There were some shipping delays, and I am sorry that I didn't have this one to share with you ahead of time. I have 3 others that were also delayed that you'll be seeing belated sneak peeks from me over the next few days on those, that I'm really excited for those too. But this one, I just really wanted to get a look at and was excited to share with you. So let me know in the comments what your first impressions are, and was this one that you picked up on Black Friday, or one that you have on your wish list, and or just one that you're going to enjoy vicariously through others. I could see myself really making a priority of getting to this one next year. It's really tempting to kit it up right now, but I'm in like Christmas, wintry holiday season. I'm about to be traveling and for the holidays to see family across the country. I don't think I could practically speaking travel with this one. So I think this is going to have to wait till after the new year for me, but I am sure that we will see someone working on it pretty quickly because it is quite fantastic. I can't imagine someone opening this up and not wanting to work on it right away. Anyway, I do hope that this video was still enjoyable and that you liked getting to see a peek at how this one looks and the special drills in it. Thanks to Diamond Art Club for sending it over and for charting so many amazing special drills in this one. You guys subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my diamond painting videos, including when I post the rest of my Black Friday sneak peeks and other diamond painting videos. I do unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies here on my channel, along with weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting on Monday mornings, and other diamond painting related videos. Either way though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a day and a week as wonderful as you are. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.